Y'all, y'all don't know how much I love Gal as Wonder Woman. She is phenomenal, son. And God, this is so good. This is gonna be great.
Oh, me, supremely optimistic and full of hope. Why did I think that cruel mistress, Madam 2020, would give something instead of take it? Is it because I love the original Wonder Woman movie and was being punished for thinking Warner Brothers had finally come to their senses? Was I a fool to give DC so much leeway as a Marvel fanboy? Was it because I no need future Birdman? I got this. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Let's Talk, the series where I try to change it up from time to time. This is your friendly neighborhood Birdman, and today, well, I'm about to rip into Wonder Woman 1984. As you can see from the opening of this video, this was a movie that I was supremely excited for. I had high hopes for this film, and with recent DCEU film releases like Shazam and Aquaman, I felt that the DCEU had recovered from its Batman v Superman bungle. I mean, I just knew this movie was going to be great. And they failed me. Let me get the things that I enjoyed out of the way. Let me get the things that weren't awful out of the way. Gal is awesome as Wonder Woman. This is a role that I believe she was born to play, and there is a very short list of women that I think could replace her in this role. She's graceful when she needs to be, powerful when it's called for, and I never really feel like she's phoning it in. Gal is not the problem with this film. Kristen, Wiig, and Pedro Pascal are both passable here. They're not awful, nor do I find them miscast. It's just that they're kind of there, which can be construed as a negative in Pascal's case, because as the main villain, he's very much the focus of the film. In fact, there were times where this felt like a Pedro Pascal movie instead of a Wonder Woman film, which then means that Kristen Wiig's Cheetah is on the opposite end of this. She's not really given much material to work with, and her scenes are like they're just on fast forward. Her transition to Cheetah is about as fast as a cheetah. But still, Wiig and Pascal are not the problems with this film. The problem with this film is literally everything else. Both the plot and the script are awful. The special effects are simply not done. The fight choreography is an afterthought. The amount of cheese in this film makes Alita Battle Angel hang its head in shame. And the pacing is... Wait, what pacing? Simply put, Wonder Woman 1984 is what the Electro film would look like had it been released in 2020. Seriously, the plot in this film is like it was written by the worst student in the third worst film school in Guam. Here's the plot. Maxwell Lord turns into a magic lamp and says, "Touch me and I'll grant your wishes." Who the hell okayed this mess? Listen, I don't know much about Wonder Woman stories, but as a comic book fan, I know she deserves much more respect than this. Turning Maxwell Lord into the genie from Aladdin has got to be one of the best laughs since 20th Century Fox thought it was a good idea to release the Marine. There are things that happen throughout this film that are there for fan service and nothing else. Two of Diana's powers literally come from nowhere. One of them you're just going to laugh at how ridiculous it is, and the second one... you're just going to laugh at how ridiculous it is. Speaking of laughing at ridiculousness, check out these totally tubular special effects. I kid you not, this is in the actual film. Remember that film student from Guam? Yeah, he also made these special effects. With his feet. They could have paid me and I'd have done a better job. Dude, Diana isn't even touching the ground. Who the hell runs like this? There wasn't even an attempt at making this movie look realistic. DC has done a better job in the past, so why does it look like they just gave up here? And this is throughout the entire film, by the way. The final fight with Cheetah is absolutely dreadful to look at, and it's obvious the filmmakers knew this, which is why it's shrouded in darkness. For future reference, if a CGI movie fight is happening at night, 7 times out of 10, it's done to hide bad CGI. Every single superhero action scene in this movie is weightless, floaty bullshit. The pacing of this film is atrocious. Things go from one scene to the next with next to no logical flow. Diana makes a lot of loose assumptions that are exactly right. It's the equivalent of guessing exactly how to put a nuclear bomb together and then doing it. I mean, there is literally a scene in this movie where Diana, for no reason other than the plot needs to happen, is searching a party for exactly which MacGuffin she needs to be searching for, but she doesn't even know why. And then, as if she completely forgets why she is there, sees Steve Trevor and abandons the party. It's like there's a scene that was inexplicably cut out, only that scene would have explained why she gave up her search for something so important that she decided to attend a party in the first place. And then to make matters worse, this movie is one of the cheesiest films I think I've ever seen. Normally cheese isn't a detriment to a film, but it does make things really awkward. And that's really the problem here. Every other scene, something awkward is happening. And it would be cute if that awkwardness was on purpose, but it's not.
Hey, slow down, sexy.
You talking to me?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Why don't you just slow down a bit, huh? Come on, girl.
I'd rather not. You know what I mean?
The script is so rife with cheesy lines that it feels like this movie was trying to be a Marvel film while not being one, which is really unfortunate because the first Wonder Woman's tone was perfect. This is a larger problem with the DCEU as a whole, though, that the tone from film to film is completely inconsistent. I didn't like Batman v Superman, but it still felt mostly tonally consistent with Man of Steel. And then Justice League tried to turn the Flash and Batman into funny guys, and that just didn't work. And that is what this film does to the original. Undermine its tone. This is something you almost never see happen when a single director makes both films, so it's mind-boggling how this happened. In the end, this movie did the worst thing a movie could do, give you all the reasons why you would probably never watch it again. I'm serious, you don't need to watch this movie. It's a huge nothing. There is no soul here, no pride for one's work. This shit was slapped together with duct tape and spit, and that breaks my heart because I was rooting for this movie. I was rooting for the DCEU. But if this is what they're going to give us, save your shekels for Disney Plus. A D.
June, yes, I'm fucking in there. Like, I need to buy a ticket, like, whenever the fuck they allow me to buy tickets. That was incredible, dude. Oh my God, the colors, the music, everything's just great. I love Wonder Woman. Like, you guys don't understand. The first Wonder Woman movie, I really, really enjoyed. This one looks to be more comic booky, more colorful, more vibrant. This trailer looked fantastic. My God, I love the music. I love the ambiance. I love the colors. Just being a comic book fan, man, this is great. Like, this is good shit for us.
Are you sure about that?
You lose.